Hello, I have a metaphor for you. Life is like a blender. You are like a blender. I am like a blender. Blenders are always creating. You put stuff in and they create other stuff. Let's say you want to make guacamole. You wouldn't really make guacamole in a blender. Pesto. You would take like the basil and then the walnuts and the other stuff, and then it mixes it all up and you get pesto. So you just created something in a blender, and you are a walking, talking human blender because you're always blending all the time. You're always creating. The ingredients are your experiences, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, everything that goes into you, you magnificent blender you, and you're creating something new all the time. But what happens if you neglect your blender? Your blender gets dirty. You gotta clean it. You gotta love your blender self. You gotta caress it. Pour your heart and your soul out into this blender, and you need to make it clean. Because if you leave it for too long and it gets dirty, what happens to blenders, right? They get all dirty. The dirt just keeps piling up. It just gets all caked on. And if you neglect your blender, your own creative, intuitive blenderness, if you neglect the blender that you are, you're gonna have a hard time creating. Every day that goes by, every second that passes, you're just gonna keep scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. It's gonna be harder to clean. Just love your blender. Scrub out the crap. Get out the negative people. Get out the negative thoughts. Put good stuff into your blender. Only the things that you want to create in your life. Only the happy, positive, fun things that you love. Put them in here. Take off the top. Put all your happiness